Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the WOJFL. The World of Juice Football League returns, and we've got weeks 4 and 5 to take care of today. The last episode we took care of weeks 2 and 3, and we looked really, really dominant. Now, there were some hitches in the giddy-up, you could say, with our quarterback Bradson Darn, but that's to be expected because he's been really good, but he's also been super inconsistent at times. But at the end of the day, we won a championship last year, so can you really complain that much? Yeah, I probably can. That's what I complain. That's what, if you haven't been around the channel too long, I complain a lot. That's what I do. But I can't really complain too much with Bradson Darn because we have been on a heater to start the season. We are 3-0. Absolutely dominating teams. Our defense has been unbelievable, including Jadeveon Carter, who has just burst into Season 2 as the greatest defensive player in the entire WOJFL. He's already got, I think, 6.5 sacks through 3 games. He's been unbelievable in Season 2. He was unbelievable in Year 1. He won the Defensive Player of the Year. The first ever WOJFL Defensive Player of the Year was Jadeveon Carter, and now in Season 2, he's leveling up even more than what he did last year. He's so talented. So I hope that he can continue it this year and continue it in this episode, most importantly, because the first game of the episode's not going to be, at least on paper, too difficult. We've got the 0-3 Toronto Huskies come into town, so in theory, that shouldn't be too difficult of a team to beat because we've beaten the Orbits, who are a bad football team, and I'm assuming the Huskies aren't too much better than them. But in the second game of the episode, we are taking on the Orlando Orbits, who we took on in the last episode, and we wiped the floor with them. Their quarterback, I think it's CJ, what's his name? Quentin Joseph, I think is his name. CJ Quentin Joseph. He just is not that good of a quarterback. At least he was not last season, and he was not in the first game that we played against him this year. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing in today's episode in the second game of the doubleheader. Who knows? We'll have to find out. But first, we've got the Huskies up. So I'm super excited about this because I think this is the first time we've ever played the Huskies in the WOJFL. I don't think we ever played them last season. So that's pretty fun. But if you guys go to enjoy this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club if you have any suggestions or any character creations you want to leave for the Year 2 draft class. Leave them down below in the comments. I need your name of your player, the position of your player, the height and the weight, the college you want to go to, and then a little bit of a description about what kind of player you want them to be. Doesn't have to be too in-depth, just like, do you want them to be a lockdown corner? Do you want them to be a hard-hitting safety or a bullet-passing quarterback or a speedy, elusive running back? Like, what kind of player type, archetype do you want that player to play like, to give me a little bit more information to create the player that you actually want? So I've already got a couple that I'm ready to go for the draft class, but if you want to leave another character, another person you want me to create in the Year 2 draft class, leave them down below in the comments and I will get on that immediately. But now it's time to get into the doubleheader for today, weeks 4 and 5. Let's get into it. Hit that like button. Let's do this. As you can see, the matchup on paper is severely mismatched. The 83s across the board for the Huskies, the 95 and 97s for us. I'm pretty sure in the franchise tool, the over-under was like over 40. I would assume that we're going to pass that because ourselves put up 52 against the Oilers in the last game of last week's episode. Or last time's episode. So I'm assuming we're going to put up similar numbers. At least that's the goal. I hope that we can put up those kind of numbers. I don't remember what the plus minus was. I'm assuming it was in our favor. I'm assuming we were like -5 or -10 or something like that. I would guess, but I don't remember. I'd have to go back and check. But this is the team. You guys should be familiar with it by now. We are looking really, really good. Speed McCree went for over 200 yards against the Oilers in the last episode. And he didn't get a breakout scenario to go up to X Factor. I couldn't believe it. He had like 4 touchdowns and over 200 yards, and he still didn't get a breakout scenario. It was kind of crazy. But the team is looking really dominant. We've got some great offensive talent, but then we've got this man right here, and he's doing all of this as a star development player. Not even superstar or X Factor, but he is just so talented. He is so dominant. He gets through almost every single time, and he gets to the sack because he's so quick. It's so awesome. He's such a good player. Jadeveon Carter is a stud, and he's already the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year again for this season. We do have some negotiations to consider. We have $65 million in available budget, and Speed McCree needs a new contract. Well, Speed, I can pretty much guarantee that you're going to be coming back. We might as well even do that right now. $74 million, we're going to give you a 6-year extension, and we're going to pay you $12 million in salary and probably $9 million in bonus, and you're going to accept that. Speed McCree gets paid. A massive contract extension for Speed McCree, and he's worth it. He is absolutely worth it. Now we got to go and pay Storm McKinley, so we'll give him a three-year deal's good. We'll pay him 9.5 and 7, and he's going to come back. And then Randall Kelly needs a new contract. We'll give him also a 3-year deal, and we'll pay him that, and he's going to come back. So we extend 3 more people. Abraham Washington, I might have to move him to a different position because he's not worth $72 million. That's just what it is. Like, that's just true. It's a fact. He's not worth that. So I might have to change his position because he's getting paid like an outside linebacker, and he's just not worth that at 78 overall. So maybe we move him to like a D tackle to get a cheaper price on him or something. Harrison Bush is interesting. I do want to bring both of these guys back, but as you can see, we only have $9.3 million, so I'd have to probably do a little bit of restructuring of some contracts if I wanted to bring those guys back. But we still have a lot of time left to figure that out, so we can still. And that contract didn't even make Speed McCree the highest paid player on the team because now Jabari Sims still has that from last season, so that's pretty awesome. But we've got Tyreek Lawson making a lot of money. If I was going to restructure anybody's contracts, I'd probably restructure, I don't even know, maybe like Brady Montana's contract. We don't need to restructure too many because it's not like we need that much money to free up. So we'll figure it out. We still got a lot of time before those contracts come up. We're still in the early stages of the season, so we're not going to do it right now. But we still got a lot of time left to go. We just can't forget about it, basically. I do want to bring both those guys back. So now it is time. I'm pretty sure, actually, that the Huskies have different uniforms. I think they were one of the teams that got the revamp, and it looks like they have. Yes, the pack alternate. Look at these. Look at these jerseys. These are fire. Oh, these are clean. Oh my God, even the Husky throwbacks with the blue. Ooh, those are sick. See, the modders did such a good job with the uniform mods. That's the whole reason why I wanted to do this series in the first place, is because of these the certain teams have the different updated jerseys and stuff instead of just the generic ones that Madden gives you. I think we might have to rock with these ones. I know that their color scheme is the blue, so this one would be probably fit a little bit more of the theme, but I mean, these black jerseys just look so good. They just, I mean, look at these with the red paw on the top. It kind of reminds me of like an alternate of Cincinnati. The Bearcats. Got a hair in my mouth. Kind of reminds me of Cincinnati Bearcats alternate uniforms that they would rock, or they could rock possibly. It looks kind of cool. Which one do I want to rock? Do I want them to wear these Husky throwbacks with the blue, or just the black and the red? I'm not 100% sure. I wish they were in our division so we could play them 2 times and then we could see both of these jerseys, but we're only going to see them once unless we meet them in the playoffs, and I don't think we are going to since they're 0-3. They could change, I guess, but what do I want them to wear? What is the... It looks just like... I don't know. I'm trying to see what the animal is. I'm assuming it's some sort of husky, I guess, but I don't know. I can't really tell. It's got such a long, bushy tail. I can't really tell what that is. I don't know. I kind of like the black with the red. I think that's what they're going to rock. They're going to rock the pack alternates. I wonder if my jerseys fixed their helmet, because we had the little glitch where it wasn't working, and it's still okay. So the gold is still not working. I think I might need to to unactivate the Mounties, because I think the Mounties have one too. So I might need to unactivate the Mounties one, because it seems like their jerseys are getting mixed up with ours for some reason. I'm not 100% sure if they even have one. I don't know. We'll figure it out for the next episode, hopefully. We'll figure it out for the next episode. But we'll just rock actually, you know what? I can do these. It doesn't have to just be the helmet. I can rock the purple or the gold jersey with a little bit of white pants, maybe. And maybe the white helmet. Oops, that was the wrong thing. We changed the helmet. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty clean. You know what? We'll rock with that combination for this episode. So let's go and do it against the Huskies. They're 0-3. This is going to get pretty crazy, but I think we can do it. You know, I have to say, the Pack jerseys, they look even better, actually, in the game and not just in the load-up menu, the pregame menu. They look even better on the actual field in the game, which is such a nice little touch. I mean, look at these jerseys. Look at the way that the red just gleams in the light and stuff. It just looks so good. It looks so good. I'm glad I chose these ones. Justin Carpenter, not having the greatest start to the year, but he's getting around. He'll get there, I would assume. But we just need Mr. Jadeveon Carter to make his name known. He's already made his name known the first couple episodes. He needs to do that one more time. Great block on the outside. Storm McKinley, he gets a face full of hand as a stiff arm comes in on him. And Saquon takes that to the 33-yard line. That was a dominant first run of the game. That was great blocking by the Huskies there on that outside. They really sealed that up. And it looks like we were not prepared for it. They're going to go for it again, but this time we were much more ready for it, and we stop them down. I think Smoke Morrison was the first man to meet him there. And then Jadeveon Carter, Jabari Sims, a bunch of other guys got there. They lose 4 on that run, so they go back-to-back on that stretch run. It doesn't work the second time. We were much more prepared for it. Are they going to be a run-heavy team? Because Jadeveon Carter is going to eat that up. A loss of 3 on the play. Jadeveon Carter making his name known in the run game. Not so much in the pass game. And now they're going to finally pass it at 3rd and 17. I would hope so. I would hope they would choose to pass it here. And Carter's getting double-teamed. But, oh, I think I got picked. What happened there? I think one of my corners got picked on by their own player. Hold on. We got to see an instant replay of this. I'm pretty sure my corners ran into each other. We need to go over here. Oh, they got stuck. It wasn't that they ran into each other. It was that the guy covering the targeted receiver was Dallas Mayo. He bumps into the other receiver, Warner, and that slows him down. And also Smoke Morrison gets caught up, and that allows for the receiver to get his space. And I don't think he got both feet. Does he drag both feet here? I guess that's in. I guess that's two toes in. I don't know. That's tough. It's hard to say in a video game if that's actually 2 feet in, but I guess they're not going to review it, so it is in. That's kind of annoying, though, that he had that route to the outside, and I got stuck on the other receiver. Boogie Richardson misses the sack. Come on, Boogie. The quarterback, Justin Carpenter, just took it all the way to the 3. Boogie Richardson misses the sack opportunity. I mean, Boogie is just not... He's not great for some reason. He never makes that kind of impact. Brick Law is going to get the sack on the linebacker blitz. Kind of got stuck there for a second because I thought it was going to be an actual run. Luckily, he didn't get the ball away in time. It was just a really good play action that took a little bit too long. So a good sack from Brick Law. Jadeveon Carter trying to make his name known, and I missed the freaking sack. That's on me. That wasn't Carter's mess up. That was just me missing the sack. So that's kind of annoying. But we've turned it to 3rd and goal, so that's good at least. To the end zone, nobody in the vicinity. That's going to be a 4th and goal. How did they have it from the 3 and they have to kick a field goal here? That sack from Brick Law was a real big one. Can Howard Woodson get this blocked field goal? That'd be pretty awesome. He's not going to be able to. So the Huskies go up 3-0. Kind of a weird first drive. They looked almost unstoppable at a time, but then we flipped it around on them. And then our defense looked unstoppable. I don't know. We'll have to assess it as the game goes on, see what kind of offense the Huskies bring. But we need to see what kind of offense the Wizards bring. The defending world champions in the WOJFL. Flash Wilson takes it to 27. He doesn't feel as fast as he usually does. I don't know. It's weird. He hasn't lost a step. He's still a super fast player. Just doesn't feel as quick. Bradson Darn, with his amazing abilities, needs to be more accurate. And here comes the newly paid Speed McCree. Just got a huge contract coming off of that massive 4-touchdown, 200-yard game. Well-deserved. Probably a little bit long overdue, if we're being totally honest. Speed McCree probably should have got a contract last year. But now he's paid. Now he's happy. And hopefully he doesn't start to rest on his laurels now that he is paid. Is that Parker Peters? That is! Ooh, Parker Peters. That was a tough throw. It would have been a fantastic catch. It was a very tough throw for him to make. He went up and got it, but the hit jarred it loose. I'm going to go underneath. That's MVP. He's going to turn up the field, fall forward for the first down. Beautifully done by Marquez Vontel Porter. 1st and 10 from the 47. Hand this ball off to Speed. Make a man miss. Speed couldn't do it. Gets a gain of 2. Run some hurry up. Run the same play with the mesh for MVP that we ran last time. But this time, don't go to him. We go to Yarborough. Edinson Yarborough pulled backwards by, I'm assuming, the linebacker. 3rd and 1. Do we hand this to Tank Barber? I think we do. There's not many people in the WOJFL that you hand the ball to at the 1-yard line, or at the when you need a gain of 1, that you trust more than Tank Barber. He gets it. A little close, but he does get the 1 yard we need. So it's a fresh set of downs. Do we go drag verticals maybe? Yarborough's got nobody over the top. This could be a quick throw. I'm expecting that linebacker to pop out in coverage. He doesn't. Let's just go quickly to Yarborough. And that's a quick throw. I don't know what kind of coverage they were in, why they didn't see Yarborough over the top there, but I'll take it. And now they do adjust to put the linebacker over the top of him. But that doesn't mean that nobody else is going to get open. I might have to hit Speed. Oh, it's a bad throw with pressure in his face. Speed could have turned that into a big-time play, maybe even a touchdown. 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. From the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and 10. Hand the ball off to Speed. He's going to get decent blocking, get to the edge, turns it up the field, and only gets 5. That was a lot of work to get 5 yards. I thought the blocking would be a little bit better, but it wasn't. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 3-0. We're down in the game, but we are knocking on the door of a touchdown here. Let's go halfback slip. Slip? On 3rd and 5. This could be dangerous and risky, but we're going to try it anyway. Hit that on Speed. Give me 1 good block. Come on. How did you not give me 1 good block there? If I would have got that, I would have had a touchdown. It's 4th and 1 now. I think we hand this ball to Tank Barber. How did you not give me 1 single yard on that? That's crazy. Or how did you not give me the block on that? Tank Barber is able to fight forward for the first down. Good job, Tank. That's why we have you on the team, big boy. All right. So we move the sticks. We get the first down from the 5. Fire that in. It's going to be Tyreek Lawson. Touchdown, Wizards. Good ball from Darn. Good catch from Lawson. And the Wizards are in front for the first time today. Dicker, the kicker, is on to make this game a 7-3 ball game, and he does, right down the middle. One of the best kickers, if not the best kicker in the WOJFL. That was a fairly simple drive from us. Couple of nail-biting possession, or a couple of nail-biting plays there with the 3rd and 1 and the 4th and 1, obviously. But when you got a guy like Tank Barber, I feel fairly confident we can get 1 yard. But our defense is going to have to step up against Carpenter in this offense, because we can't be having them get those gash plays. They had the big gash play with the run, the very first play of the game, and then Carpenter had a big run as well. So it seems like the best asset of our defense, which is run stopping, kind of getting exposed here in the first quarter. We'll see what happens in the second quarter. Warner catches a 5-yard ball at the 30-yard line now, 2nd and 5. The handoff is to the running back. I missed the play with Carter. He jukes another man. Ooh, that's getting a little risky there. Saquon seems to be a very talented running back. Trey Watts is able to make the play. Ever since we moved Trey Watts out of the rush end and put Boogie Richardson in there, it feels like... Oh, my God, I missed that. That wasn't Boogie's fault. That was my fault. Ever since we moved Trey Watts out of that rush end spot and we put Boogie there, it feels like we just haven't gotten the same amount of pressure with Boogie that we have with Trey Watts. So I might have to switch that. We might have to put Trey Watts back in that spot. That's going to be somehow dropped. I was going to say somehow caught, but it was ended up dropped when it was in tight coverage. I don't know why he even chose to throw that. That was a risky ball. There was a lot of traffic there. Crazy decision. But it's 3rd and 9 from the 45. Carter double-teamed once again. Jabari Sims is right there. Couldn't get him, but Bricklaw does. It's not going to be a sack because he got past the line of scrimmage, but Bricklaw saves a first down. I thought Jabari Sims was able to stretch out and make that tackle, but he couldn't. He just was a little short, couldn't make it. Luckily, Bricklaw was there to finish it up. The punt will be at the 23, and that's where we'll start. Tyreek Lawson's got 1 catch, and it was that touchdown. Don't really need to go to Tyreek too much. He's more of our big, huge, deep threat type of player. That's the kind of player he is. Usually it's Yarborough, Parker Peters, and MVP. Those are our every down type of receiving targets, and then Tyreek comes in for the big plays. That's a great blocking and great run from Speed McCree, as you would expect. It's the kind of stuff he does. And then let's go underneath to Peters. He turns up the field and gets about 9 on that catch. Good job, Parker. And we'll go with the play-action cross. You know, this is one of my favorite plays. 2-minute warning is coming. I might be able to snap this. Yeah, I'll snap it with 2 seconds to go. 2-minute warning. This is the type of stuff that Tyreek Lawson comes in for, but it's overthrown by Bradson Darn. That's crazy. Bradson Darn, man. I tell you, he's such a good quarterback, but he's so inconsistent at times. You got to be able to make that throw. I had my feet set. I had nobody in my face. There was no pressure. It should have been a good ball, but he just didn't deliver it. I'm going to step up and run here. Bradson diving, risky. I thought that I hit the slide button and not the dive button, but whatever. At least he didn't fumble. 2nd and inches now. Let's give this ball to Speed. From the 34, the handoff. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have gave it to Speed. Luckily, he fell forward for the first down. I didn't think they were going to bring that much pressure. That was crazy. We'll go with a slot cross maybe, and then change Yarborough's route to just a straight deep route. Step up and run again. Bradson, call a timeout. 2nd and 6. I didn't like what I had there. I might have had somebody open deep. I just wasn't really looking that deep down the field because I was trying to not get sacked. 2nd and 6 from the 29. Uh-oh. Get out of the way. I see him. I didn't see him until it was almost too late. Parker Peters wide open. Nobody tracked him. That was huge. I'm glad it was a good enough throw. Oh, man, that was crazy. I almost didn't see that guy. Good job from Parker Peters. Run to the... Yes, thank you. I was hoping that he would run, and that's Tyreek Lawson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns for Tyreek. I was hoping he would run with me. Sometimes they don't do that. He finally does, and it's a good ball. Boom. Tyreek's got 2 touchdowns on 2 catches, and for some reason... Okay, I was going to say, for some reason, the celebration thing is glitched on the screen, but now it's gone. And at the end of the half, well, 17 seconds left, we go up 14-3, and I think we get the ball. I think they started with the ball, so I think we get the ball to start the second half, which is huge because we've done part 1 of the double dip. Now we got to do part 2. If you don't know what the double dip is, it is scoring at the very end of the first half, getting the ball to start the second half, and scoring at the very start of the second half. And you have to call it the double dip. You can't just say double dip. You have to say double dip. 17 seconds left. Are they just going to hand this ball off? I would assume so. Saquon's been such a good runner. I don't know why they wouldn't. And they will hand it off to him, but he gets shoulder blocked by Brick Law. That was awesome. That's running into a brick wall right there. That'll be the end of the half. We lead 14-3 over the Huskies. Overall, a pretty good first half. Couple mistakes from Bradson, but nothing too backbreaking, I would say. Starting the second half, Flash Wilson. Does he have some room? Ooh. I had some room. I just thought I could squeeze through there, and I couldn't. All right, Speed McCree's got 351 yards and 5 touchdowns on the season. That 200-yard game really helped him. I put him at the top of the rankings for running backs through the first couple of weeks of the season. And Speed, the change of directions to elite. Oh, almost got the first down there. 45 yards on 7 carries. Let's go PA deep cross. Get a little play action in there. Fake the handoff. Wait for MVP to clear out. Oh, and he got it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't even speak. MVP went up there and just mossed him. That was crazy. What a catch. I thought that he would create a little bit more separation, but he never really did, so I just had to throw it. And he just goes up there and says, that's my ball. He caught it one-handed, too. I didn't even realize that. Look at that. I didn't even realize he caught it one-handed. Oh, baby. MVP. He said, that's my ball. And he goes up and gets it and then holds on. And I pressed the jump button, or hurdle button, I guess. That's a crazy little catch from MVP. That's why he's MVP, baby. Marquez Vontel Porter. Crazy catch. And now Bradson Darn has the gambit activated, so he can't throw interceptions to AI defenders except for when he does. If you guys remember, I don't know if it was against the Oilers or if it was against the Orbits. One of the teams last episode, I had that ability activated and still threw a pick. So I don't know what the deal was there. Hopefully that doesn't happen again because that was kind of frustrating. And Speed McCree, couple back-to-back carries, gets up to the 10-yard line. 76 yards on the day. Hand the ball off to him again, and this time they were ready for it. It's 3rd and 4. They were not fooled by the run 3 straight times, but that's okay because they might think that I'm going to run it a 4th straight time. Instead, I'm just going to hand it off, or just going to dump it off to Tyreek Lawson. So that's his first catch without a touchdown attached to it. And then we'll get out in space here and run. And we'll fire it in, and that's a disconnected controller, but it should be a touchdown once we get back into it because Tyreek Lawson was wide open. So once this controller connects, it's a touchdown to Tyreek Lawson. There we go. A little bit of hesitation, a little bit of drama added onto that. But it's a 3rd touchdown for Tyreek Lawson. I'm not even trying to throw it to him. He just happens to get open in the end zone. I'm not like making it a point to throw to Tyreek Lawson in the end zone. He just happens to be the guy that's open when we're in the end zone. But now we lead 21-3. I'm loving the fact that our offense has finally come to play. Like last season, when we were going through the carousel of quarterbacks between Smooth Jazz and Isaiah Cannon and the other dude, I forget his name. He's still on the team. I forget his name, though. Xander Young. That's what his name is. Xander. When we were going through those guys, the offense just wasn't working. The only reason we were winning games is because the defense was unbelievable. And then we made the trade for Bradson, and the offense started to work up to what their potential is. And you could see flashes of what we could be. And now this season we're actually there. And Storm McKinley got stiff-armed by the quarterback. Come on, Storm, I just paid you. Can't get embarrassed like that. This Carpenter dude is a good runner. Very strong, good enough speed. He's a good player. He's not the most accurate quarterback in the world. He's not the best thrower of the football, I guess I should say. But when he needs to run, he can run. Good tackle there, taking out his legs. It seems like they're going to go with a more quarterback run type of offense, which is not great because we're not good against the quarterback run. We're good against the running back run, but not really against the quarterback run, and that's going to be Prince. Good tackle. He was ready for it that time. They went 3 straight quarterback runs. Kind of crazy. 3rd and 5, I would assume this is a pass, but you can never really assume anything. We're going to bring a linebacker blitz just in case. And it is going to be a pass, and Brick Law right there. Nobody blocked him. 2nd sack of the day for the Brick. Because he's a brick house. Brick Law gets through the center untouched and has the sack of the quarterback. That was a Galaxy Brain type of adjustment there. Lawson will return the punt, and he's got a little bit of room if he can get around. Oh, how did I not get around that guy? That's crazy. All right, we will start at the 10-yard line. I went back a little too far, actually. The Orbits might actually get their first win. They're in the late third quarter. They're winning 21-14 over the Sentinels, so they might get a cheeky little W before we play them. How do we get out of this dangerous territory here? Probably with a nice little in-space throw. Oh, Speed. Whatever. I'll just run it. I wanted Speed to keep going because I think he could have had some dangerous room there if he would have just kept running past everybody, but he just stopped. I was hoping he would keep going because I could have hit him on the run, and that would have been pretty cool. That's a big throw. Thank God for the freaking X Factor because that would have been a pick. Do we punt this football or do we go? It's 4th and 2. I don't want to punt it. I don't think we should punt it. I think we should go for it. I might even try to go for a run with Speed. That might be a bad idea. You know what? I'm going for it. Speed McCree, run. Get there, Speed. He got it. He got the first down. Thank God, Speed. Whew. That was close. That was a tough decision. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do there. Luckily, it worked out for us. Uh-oh. I don't have anybody open here. That's a risky throw. It's going to be intercepted. I have the X Factor activated. It can't be intercepted. That's the second time now. That's the second time in 2 episodes, I'm pretty sure, that I've had the X Factor activated where you can't throw interceptions to AI defenders, and it's thrown an interception to an AI defender. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. Are they just such bad throws that they have to get picked off? Like, there's nothing I can do about it? Or, like, what's going on there? And now they're going to score a touchdown. But we might as well have just given them the ball when we went for it on 4th down. Can't believe I just threw another pick with the X Factor activated. That's crazy. I got stuck on the lineman, and that's going to be an easy touchdown. Man, I just gave them that touchdown. That's crazy. I should have just thrown it away. I don't know what I was thinking. Why would I think I could make that throw? All right, we're still up comfortably. It's only 21-10 in the 4th quarter, so we're still looking pretty good. We're just not dominating them as much as I would like to. Speed. Oh, Speed's got space. Or not Speed, Flash. Flash has got space, but I got brought down. Tyreek Lawson, 4 catches, 3 touchdowns. All right, I'm going to try the play-action cross again. Last time I overthrew Tyreek. Hopefully I don't overthrow him this time. Stand in the pocket. Fire it, and he overthrew him again. What are we doing, Bradson? You had nobody in your face. It's a wide-open receiver. It's not like there's somebody to try to put the ball over the top of or anything. Should be one of the more simple throws you can even make in the WOJFL. And yet he overthrew him twice today. That's one of my favorite throws to make. Uh-oh, there's 2 guys right in the same spot. It's a risky one, but MVP brings it in. I don't know why both those players are running the similar routes. That was a little sketchy. Luckily, it was a good enough ball for MVP to grab. 1st down and 10. We'll go underneath. That's Tyreek Lawson, and he will get a good gain on that one. Maybe a Z-spot smash might be a good idea. That's Yarborough, 1st down. I'll take it. Free yards. Free yardage. And then we'll go with a dagger play. Dagger plays are always a little risky, because the middle of the field, you never know how it's going to open up. But it opened up pretty good for Parker Peters. Go and get it. He did. And the safety made a bad mistake and allowed him to get a couple extra yards out of that. The corner went all in for the ball, completely whiffed on it, and it allowed for Parker Peters to get a couple extra yards he probably shouldn't have had. Now at the 5, we'll hand the ball off to Speed McCree, and he got shut down. I thought he was going to have more room than that. I thought he was going to have a little bit more room than that. We'll try to give it to him one more time here. I really need Mexico City to lose. Speed McCree will fight his way into the end zone. He scores a touchdown, number 6 on the season for him. And that brings the lead to 28-10. It doesn't look like the Condors are going to be able to beat the Golden Eagles. They're going to stay undefeated with us, so we'll both be 4-0 after today's game. I really need them to lose next week because we play the Orbits, and then the week after, to start next episode in the doubleheader, we play the Golden Eagles. So that could be a big-time matchup if we're both undefeated by then. 3 minutes to go, 28-10. Justin Carpenter's been pretty tough to bring down, but I think we can stop him here on this drive. Ooh, the Orbits have let the lead go. The Sentinels have tied it back at 21. Jadeveon Carter trying to get to the quarterback. Couldn't get there in time. He gets the ball away, and it's a big catch. He's only thrown the ball 7 times for 43 yards. That's how much of a run game this has been for the Huskies. That's a quick throw out of bounds. I was hoping Flash would be able to make the interception, but it was too far out of bounds. It's okay. It is okay. 2nd and 10 from the 38. Carter can't get there. He's only one-on-one. Come on, Jadeveon. That right guard's not that tough. You're better than that, big dog. Quick snap. Carter still can't win. What is going on, Jadeveon? That's back-to-back plays where he doesn't instantly win off of his block. Come on, Carter. Carpenter's starting to light us up. Oh, pick that, please. Oh! Flash Wilson, man, you're 99 speed. You should be able to stay with your guy and intercept that. Are they going to snap this before the 2-minute warning? They do. And he runs right at... Oh, no, he doesn't. Well, he did, but he gets away from it. And it's going to be a touchdown for Justin Carpenter. Jabari Sims, how in the world did you not bring him down there? That's kind of like when Boogie Richardson missed him earlier in the game. This Justin Carpenter, dude, is a real good player. He was dicing us up there in the passing game. It's a good thing we put up that extra touchdown because we got cooked. Oh, they're going to go onside? I probably should have thought about that. Please bring it down. Please bring it down. Yarborough. Good job. Oh, he's got space. Edison Yarborough could take this to the house. Oh, my God. I've never done this before. Oh, my God. I've never done that before. I've never taken an onside kick to the house. I thought I had it there. That would have been unbelievably cool. That would have been so awesome. Speed McCree, 1 carry into the end zone. Just like that, it's easy. And we put up that lead back. We get our lead back. 34-17. We're putting up a lot more points than I thought we would. Not as many as last episode against the Oilers, where we put up like 52 or something like that. But 35 is still a good number. Good hefty chunk. And there's still 1:47 to go, so if the Huskies like turn the ball over pretty quickly, or maybe they score pretty quickly, who knows? We still have a chance to put up even more points. They kneel it down, start at the 25. Let's play better defense, boys. Come on. Justin Carpenter's a good player. He's not a great player. Let's actually show out and show up. And Jadeveon Carter keeps getting shut down by the right guard. That's a double team, so that's understandable. But this dude is... Okay, let's figure something out here. I don't know what's going on, but we are getting absolutely dominated every single time out through the passing game. What changed? He was 4 for 7 for 43 yards. What in the world changed in these last 2 drives to make him such a good thrower now? Oh my God, Flash Wilson's getting cooked, bro. Come on, Flash. Under a minute to go now. If this was a tighter game, I'd be a lot more worried. Good tackle by Flash. They use a timeout. 45 seconds remaining. I'm going to go on Kelly here. We just paid him too, so I'm going to go on Kelly. Let Jadeveon Carter do his own thing. Oh, it's going to be a sack. No! It almost was a catch, too. Brick Law almost had his 3rd sack of the day. I don't think Jadeveon Carter has a sack today. He's gotten a couple tackles for loss, but I don't think he has a sack today. Randall Kelly can't get there. And he just throws it away. Boogie Richardson was in on him. 4th and 7. I'm assuming they're going to go for this. It wouldn't make any sense to go for a field goal here. So they are going to go for 4th and 7 from the 10. 37 seconds remain. One more stop. And all the pressure is gone, and that's a diving attempt, but no touchdown for the Huskies. 32 seconds remaining. It was a little bit of an inaccurate pass from Carpenter. Could have been a touchdown if it was slightly more accurate. And we get the edge with Speed McCree. Juke move. Oh, the juke move didn't work there. Okay. We'll go with a run, or with a pass here. About 12 seconds remaining. Fire that in. It's going to be Yarborough. Good catch. And we have 7 seconds. That should be enough for one more play to get slightly deeper into field goal range for Dicker the kicker. So let's hand the ball off to Speed McCree. And he will take it perfectly. 2 seconds remaining. And let's get Dicker the kicker out here. Mainly just because I want to practice my field goal timing. So let's get this out. Boom, almost full power. Boom, perfectly timed kicked. Dicker the kicker makes it 38-17. Puts the icing on top of the cake. And boom, bada bing. We are 4-0 on the season. That's the type of start you need from your defending champions. No Super Bowl hangover for the Wizards. Pretty good game. A little sloppy at times, but overall a good game. Marquez gets a upgrade point. He's now 93. Love to see that. 38-17. And we will play the Orbits. Did they win? I don't even know. They did not. They are 0-4. And the Golden Eagles lost too. They're 3-1 now. That's huge. That's really, really huge. Okay. Let's go to the franchise tool and see what else happened around the WOJFL. See what kind of other scores we had, and then we'll get into this game against the Orbits. All right, so here is what's going on around the WOJFL after a month of action here. We've got 2 undefeated teams in the AFC, the Bison and, of course, us. And then over on the NFC side of things, the Dreadnoughts and the Armadillos are the only undefeated teams left. So only 4 undefeated teams left in the WOJFL through a month of the season. The spread is minus 15.5. for us, in favor of us, and the over-under is 53. So if you want to bet on that, be careful. The rankings, we are the number 2 ranked team in all of the WOJFL. We are the number 1, oh, not the number 1, I thought that was us. We are the number 6 ranked offense, and of course, still the number 1 ranked defense in the WOJFL. All right, week 4 results. The Riverhogs beat the Aviators 27-24. The Bison keep their undefeated streak by beating the Blues 34-10. Condors defeat the Golden Eagles 28-21, so that must have been a late touchdown or something to get it, because I think it was 21-21 when the last time I checked. Then it was the Sentinels defeating the Orbits. The Orbits had the lead for most of that game, but the Sentinels come back and get it, so the Orbits stay winless. Then you got the Oilers beating the Black Knights 28-10, us beating the Huskies. The Armadillos defeat the Elks 30-27, close game, must have been a field goal win or something. Lumberjacks beat the Nighthawks 32-11. The Caps fall to the Voyagers big 42-3. Antlers beat the Steamers 24-21. Good game there. Complete destruction by the Dreadnoughts 42-0 over the Snowhawks. Yikes. Mounties defeat the Monarchs 25-13. So there's a few winless teams still left in the WOJFL. I think where are the dudes that were winless for most of the season? The Monarchs. I think they're still winless again. The Redwoods beat the Bulls 28-14. Dragons defeat the Desperados 27-24. And the Shamrocks on Sunday Night Football beat the Pioneers 45-20. Monday Night Football, Thunderbirds beat the Tigers 17-10. So there still are a decent amount of winless teams. You got the Monarchs, you've got the Orbits, the Desperados, the Tigers, who, funny enough, were in the World Series, the Super Bowl against us. That was the team that we played. The Huskies. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winless teams still in the WOJFL through a month of the season. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. So stats on the year. Where's Mr. Bradson Darn? He probably doesn't have that many passing yards, but he should be up here at least somewhere. There's rookie Quan Lewis, looking pretty decent for the Monarchs, but obviously they're winless, so he's not doing too great. I must have oh, there he is. He's top 10. That's good to see. He's almost got 1,000 yards. Good for him. 10 touchdowns, 4 picks. You know what? That's a pretty good ratio for me. 10 and 4. Not too mad at that. Then you got Speed McCree, number 2 in rushing yards, right behind Herschel Gates, who we play next episode. Receiving yards, I don't think we're going to have anybody up here at the top. Nah, we got Ja'Cory Crispy down there who we play. There's Parker Peters, so he's kind of up there, but not really. Tackles, sacks, Jadeveon Carter with 8.5, 8.5 sacks. I thought that was tackles for some reason. 8.5 sacks, which is amazing. But Von Hughes, playing for the Dublin Shamrocks, he is right there with him. Interceptions, Tyler Prince has got 3, still leads the league. Our main guys like Howard Woodson and Smoke Morrison haven't really gotten that many opportunities. Howard Woodson was dominating picks last year. Hasn't really gotten that many opportunities. All right, so that is your recap of what happened around the rest of the WOJFL in week number 4, I think, right? Was that week number 4? Yeah, that was week number 4. So now it is time. Oh, we play on Thursday night prime time. Look at that. Thursday night prime time against the Orbits. It's kind of a gross game, 4-0 versus 0-4. But that's a Thursday night football game, really. All right, let's go and get this game done and hopefully go to 5-0. I mean, it's against the Orbits, so you would think that it's going to be pretty easy. But at the end of the day, you never really know. Luckily for us, we've had the benefit of having 2 home games in this episode. We had the home game last game against the Huskies, and now we have this one against the Orbits. Now, I will point out, you guys have just noticed it, the Orbits jerseys are a little bit slightly glitched on the away uniforms. There's not much I can do about it, really. But they are, if you're not familiar, the Orbits are wearing the Miami Dolphin away jerseys, or at least the color scheme of it. Not much I can do about it. This just kind of happens when you get relocation jerseys. Sometimes you get glitched, and I don't think the Orbits are one of the teams that have been revamped to have jerseys like we do. So you just kind of have to ride with it. It's okay though, not a big deal. Oh, that's a great run from Perry. Good job, good underneath tackle there. That was a great block and a great run from Perry. This happened against the Huskies. We had the first drive of the game, we got completely gashed on the run game. We need to figure that out. At least we know that CJ Quinton Joseph is not that good of a quarterback as he throws an incomplete pass right there on his first attempt. We've played him 3 games now in this season, or in this series, and he has not performed very well in any of the games. He's had moments where you think he's going to be amazing, but then he comes back down to earth very quickly and throws a couple picks. So it's kind of weird. Oh, that could have been picked off. Oh, off the hands. Flash Wilson almost had that bad boy off his hands. It was in a tight battle there with the intended receiver, so not much room. Not much room on that one. Oh, Jadeveon, he fell down. That's a deep ball. That's Storm McKinley all the way. Incomplete, overthrew the intended receiver. Jadeveon Carter was in on the quarterback, but he got pushed to the ground, and he was trying to like grab at him, paw at his ankles to get him to fall down, but he couldn't do it. That was a dangerous ball, too. That could have been a touchdown. And Tyreek Lawson gets upended at the 20-yard line. So we do a good job on defense to shut down Orbit's offense on their first drive. Let's go out here on offense ourselves and put up a touchdown. That's the goal. See if we can actually do it here. We're going to go underneath. That's Tyreek Lawson. We got right by the intended tackler. Let's go, baby. Tyreek Lawson just zoomed right past him. I don't even know if the guy knew what went past him. It was like a blur. Hand the ball off to Speed. He's trying to keep up with Herschel Gates for rushing yards. He's down, what was it, like 150 yards or something like that? Herschel Gates is pounding the rock through the first month of the season, which is not a surprise. Herschel Gates is maybe the best running back in the league. That's a nice little check down to MVP for the first down. He got pushed forward. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. And then we'll go with a drive wheel. Who's running the wheel? Peters is. Okay. Uh-oh. Don't need to throw the wheel because Yarborough's wide open. That was an ugly throw. I don't know what Bradson was doing there, but that should not have been as difficult as it was. That was not the prettiest of throws by Bradson Darn. And I'm going to step up in this pocket and get stuck behind my center and get sacked. That's exactly how I planned that to go. I totally didn't want to run past the center and get a couple extra yards and not get a sack. No, why would I want to do that? That makes too much sense. Oh, speed. Great blocking. Had enough speed. Of course he did. Gets the first down. Gets all those yards back. Expertly done by Speed McCree. You would expect nothing less. And then we're going to throw that on the run. It's MVP. It's a touchdown for the Wizards. Marquez Vontel Porter with the touchdown. The Wizards, just like that, give us a 7-0 lead over the Orbits. And there's still 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. There are still 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dicker, the kicker, will send this one back, probably for a touchback or a kneel down or something. And, yep, he will kneel it. They'll start at the 25-yard line. CJ Quinton Joseph. Not the greatest player in the WOJFL, that is for sure. We'll see what he can do on this next drive. He had a couple moments there where he could have dominated in the first drive, but we shut it down very quickly. That's a drop pass. These guys suck, bro. His receivers are just as bad as he is. That was a good throw, too. That was an easy 6 or 7 yards, maybe even 8 yards. He just dropped it. Oh, that's a good throw. A good route from the receiver and a good throw. Finally, you get a big-time play. It's about dang time. Sometimes I get worried about these guys because, I mean, they can't just play us. They got to go out and play the rest of the WOJFL, and they don't do very well. They do not do very well. Damian Perry, though, had a good run to start this game, but they haven't really gone to him since. I mean, that was one of the first times they went to him after that. And I'd really prefer Jadeveon Carter. I hyped him up so much for him to just not do anything in the first game against the... He had a couple tackles for loss, which were nice, but he hasn't really been an impact in today's episode after I made him seem like he was all-world or something, which he is. At least he was at times. I'm just hoping he can continue that step and actually show it today, because the Orbits, not very good. We know that. We've been through this. Thankfully, they're in our division. Oh, that's a great throw. Come on, guys. Play tighter coverage. We're in man coverage for a reason. Stick to your man. Final play of the first quarter, unless they don't snap it. I'm assuming they would, and they do. They fake the handoff and throw a quick pass. Not a first down. Kind of an ugly tackle, too. But that'll be the end of one. The end of one here in Orlando. It's 7-0. I would really prefer them not to score a touchdown on me here on this drive, so something's going to have to happen. Quick throw, dropped, incomplete. Good tackle from Bricklaw, good pass breakup. It really seems like they're going to number 11 a lot. I'm not sure what his name is. I can't really see it on the back of his jersey. It's kind of too white on the back of the white jersey, so I can't really see it. 3rd and 1. I almost brought a linebacker blitz, but I didn't need to. Trey Watts throws him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. And that is a loss. And they're going to go for it? They are going to go for it. Okay. Respect. 4th and 2 from the 24. They realize that they're not good enough to compete with us, so they got to go for it when they need to. And it's an underneath throw to number 11 again. What's his name? Trepton? What's that say? I think that says Treptow. That's right. Oh, it's Treptow, the rookie. I think he's a rookie, right? He was in the draft class. It should be, is it Connor Treptow? Cooper Treptow, that's right. I forgot about him. Well, he's making an instant impact as a rookie. Oh, Jadeveon, he got there. Just let me get the sack. Come on. I got to him. That was actually the first time I got through quickly on the guard and got to the quarterback, and of course he throws it too quick. Oh, Randall Kelly not going to be able to get there. Boogie Richardson can't get there either. It's an incomplete pass, 3rd and 7. Let's get him again. Who's got it activated out there? Smoke Morrison activated his X Factor. Okay, love to see that. That is going to be caught. Completed, 1st down and more at the 1. What are we doing? Come on, guys. Why are we getting diced like this? What is happening? This is probably going to be a handoff to Perry, I would assume. And it will be. Brick Law brings him down before he gets in. So no touchdown just yet for the Orbits. I'm going to bring a linebacker blitz again. I'm even going to bring a safety blitz. Oh, I don't need to. We got there so quick. Didn't need to bring a safety blitz. Perry got shut down. I wouldn't think they'd go 3 straight runs here, especially now that they're back to the 4. We'll see what they do, though. Joseph under center. We're quitting Joseph under center. It's to the sideline. Not the sideline, to the edge of the area to the right side of the field. And John Middleton with the catch. Touchdown, Orbits. They tie the game back at 7. Or at least in theory they do. And they do. That was kind of an ugly drive. We got diced up so many different times there. That's kind of frustrating, actually. We shouldn't be getting diced up by this Orbits team. They're not that good. Especially Quentin Joseph. I don't know what it is about our defense, but we just can't stop sometimes. Speed McCree, 473 in total yards. Let's hand it to him. Get this party started. Bratson Darn's got his X Factor activated. That's always nice to see. Good blocking. Make a man miss. Couldn't do it, but he does get the first down. We'll go right back to the run game again. Same exact play. Everything should work the same way, and it doesn't, because that's not what I expected to have happen. So, of course, that's not going to be how it happens. 2nd and 12. The Orbits use a lot of the second quarter. We don't really have a lot of time left. On the run, Bratson Darn, incomplete. Oh, Bratson, baby. Bratson, my darling. What are we doing here, big dog? Please throw some accurate balls on the run. That's one of your strong suits, is throwing on the run. Tyreek Lawson, big catch. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. All right. Bratson. Please be more accurate. I would prefer if you were more accurate. I'm not asking for too much. I'm just asking for accuracy. That's Speed Speed, how'd you drop that, big boy? What are you doing? It was in your hands. That's annoying. That's real annoying. Okay. So we'll have to go quickly to Parker Peters. He holds on. It's 3rd and 3. Go right back to it again. Change Yarborough to straight down the field. Peters, I got hit on the throw. Peters was so open. I can't believe it. A 54-yard field goal. I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it. There we go. MVP gets the first down. I knew that we could hit it. It was pretty easy. 54 yards, nothing for Harrison Dicker. So that wasn't the problem. Was if I didn't think we could hit the field goal. I just didn't want to take 3 points when I know we could have 7. We're too good of a team to not have 7 points every single time. We're gonna go underneath. That's Speed. One of the first catches he's made out of the backfield. I think this whole episode. We are now under 50 seconds. I'm going to cut this. Look at that. The change of direction from Speed McCree is elite. It's too hot to handle, baby. That's his 8th touchdown of the game, not of the game. That'd be crazy. Of the season. And that'll give us our touchdown advantage back, and we get the ball to start the second half. So the double dip is in full effect. We used a lot of the time, but the Orbits used a lot of the second quarter, and we didn't really have that much time to tick off the clock. 38 seconds remain in the half. There is not a lot of time for the Orbits, but they have all 3 of their timeouts, so who knows what's going to happen, really. Who knows what's going to happen? Ooh, Jadeveon, get there. Somebody get there. Couldn't get there. Nobody got there, even though I said somebody get there. And Cooper Treptow makes a big catch. He is an impactful receiver, that's for sure, even as a rookie. Oh, come on. I got to him again, and he gets the ball away. Why does that always happen to me? Oh, man. I can't get there any faster, really. I'm trying. 25 seconds, one timeout. What are they going to try to do here? Are they going to try to score? Oh, it's to the sideline. Don't let them get out. There we go. Make them use their last timeout. So now they can't stop the clock for a field goal to get their field goal team out there unless they want to run the accelerated clock. Oh, they're going to go to the sidelines, and I completely just dove right past him. 3rd and 2 from the 45. I don't know how good their kicker is, but I don't think he can make this field goal. 16 seconds remain, no timeouts. Come on, one big sack would ruin their drive. Come on, Carter, get there. Somebody get there. Kelly can't get there. It's out of bounds. 4th and 2. What are they going to do here? Are they going to go for it? They're going to punt it back to me. They did all of that work. They did all of that work just to punt it back to me. That's crazy. At least go for it. I know that you're risking putting me in good field position to give me an easy field goal with no time left, but at least go for it. That's crazy. All right, we'll run one play here with 3 seconds to go and then get to halftime. We'll give Speed McCree a little bit more yardage. Speed. Oh, I thought I could get around the edge. That's okay. We enter the half up by 7, and we're looking like we want to score some more touchdowns here. I would prefer that. They send it away to start the second half. Flash Wilson's back to return. What do we got here? Nothing. Ooh, I kind of broke that tackle there, but nothing really too crazy. 502 and 8 touchdowns for Speed McCree on 71 attempts. He's looking pretty good this season. I don't think he's going to get much more over 1,000 yards. I wouldn't expect. Although he's having a pretty good year, maybe he does get over 1,000. Well, I'm assuming he's going to get over 1,000. I'm meaning like 1,400 or 1,500. I don't think he's going to get there. That's a little too crazy, probably. That was a good throw by Darn. Good catch by Lawson. We'll go with a run for Bratson Darn this time, and we'll take the slide. And then we'll go with a halfback slip screen. Last time I did this, it didn't work because he dropped the ball. Hopefully it works this time. And it will. Oh, my God, pancaked. That dude got destroyed. He's got to retire after that. That's crazy. You can't recover after getting pancaked that bad. At least the slip screen works. I'm glad that they fixed the slip screens because in past iterations of this game, the slip screens have been kind of garbage, almost unusable at times. So I'm glad they fixed that. Finally, the play-action cross works as it's intended, and Lawson takes it to the 7. Hand the ball off to Speed McCree again. He walks into the end zone for touchdown number 9 on the season, and another touchdown to add to our lead. So we officially complete the double dip. And we are looking pretty confident here in this game. 21-7. And if the Orbits offense continues to play like they have been playing, they'll be right back in this game. As much as I hate to say it. As much as I hate to say it. Ooh, here he comes. CJ Quentin Joseph. Let's actually get some pressure on him with Jadeveon Carter. Let's get some pressure on him. Or Randall Kelly. I'll take either one. I'll just take some sort of pressure to where he can't just throw these passes. Because it's kind of annoying that he keeps throwing these passes all the time. I don't care who the pressure comes from as long as the pressure goes. They're going to hand it off to Perry. Johnson's in there, but he couldn't bring him down. Luckily, no, Flash Wilson couldn't do it either. It's 3rd and inches. Somehow he didn't get a first down there. I can't believe that neither one of them could do it. Johnson's a big, beefy dude. He couldn't even bring him down. That's crazy. What are we doing there, Johnson? 3rd and inches. Stop him. It's Cooper Treptow. He's got like 19 catches today. My God. Only 5. It feels like a lot more than that. Feels like he's been the target every single throw. At least we're getting to see some of the user-created players. Oh, that's an interception for Smoke Morrison, and that's also a user pick. The user. Easy reads. Bengal YouTube. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Smoke Morrison finally getting involved in the game. or at least in the season. He hasn't really done much this entire season. But that's the CJ Quentin Joseph that I remember from previous games against him. Throwing passes like that. that's Yarborough. Hold on to that's a tough catch he held on to there. We'll go with a risky 4 verticals. Not risky in terms of it could result in a bad throw. Just risky in terms of nobody got open. Okay, we'll go with, I don't know, maybe a dagger play this time. I got a lot of room. Throw me a block there. And I didn't need to. Slide down. Jeez. I don't know what that was. But it worked. He didn't fumble it, so I'll take it. And we'll hand the ball off to Speed McCree with under a minute to go in the third quarter. From the 7, Speed McCree. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he had it. Just got brought down a little short. Play action's probably not the best idea, but it works anyway, and it's MVP, another touchdown. Boom. 3 touchdown lead over the Orbits. Big interception from Smoke Morrison turns the tides of this game. Gives us the big advantage that I was looking for. And now with only 39 seconds to go in the third quarter, we will see what Quentin Joseph does on his next possession. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Send it back to them. They'll probably kneel it. All right, from the 25. Quentin Joseph coming onto the field. Hopefully he throws another pick. That activated Smoke Morrison's X Factor. No surprise there. Let's throw another pick here. I don't understand what these teams have been doing. Their first drives of their game, the Huskies and the Orbits. Well, that was almost a pick. That's Treptow again. The first drives of the game were both really well done with like running plays and very well executed blocking and all that kind of stuff. And then they go away from it the rest of the game. There's only a few runs the rest of the game for Damian Perry. He hasn't really got, he's 7 carries for 24 yards. You're in the third quarter. You should be running the ball at least like 12 or 13 or 14 times. I know you've been down in this game for most of it, but still, you've got a dominant running back and a decent blocking game. You should be able to hand the ball off to him. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're handing the ball off to Speed McCree, and we're getting good results out of it. 2nd and 6 after the handoff to Perry. But again, he's not in the backfield now. I think he was running a route. That's Brady Montana. Good coverage. I think Brady Montana had a 2-pick game last episode. I'm pretty sure, right? At least he had at least one. I don't remember if he had a 2-pick game. He had at least one. Man, Jadeveon Carter has been non-existent today. That's a lob of a throw to Damian Perry. Brick Law got cooked, and that's a touchdown. What a route. That was like a wheel route out of the backfield. And unfortunately, Brick Law got stuck on him, and he could not compete with the speed. That might have been CJ Quentin Joseph's best throw of his entire career. That was a really well-placed ball right in the basket, and it led to a touchdown, so good for him. But now we only have a 2-touchdown advantage, so I want to add another touchdown again. Why? Flash Wilson, what has gone on with your speed? We got to figure something out there, because that should have been right through that hole in a touchdown, easily. But he just didn't break through in time. Oh, you got to hold that block slightly longer. Come on, big dog. If you hold that block even a second longer, I get through there and I'm gone. That's a risky throw, but it's going to work. I didn't even know who was open when I threw that. I just kind of threw it. Thankfully, it worked. 3rd and 1. I could hand this ball off to Tank Barber, or I could have put Tank in, but let's give it to Speed here. And Speed McCree will do it, and he'll get even more. 11 carries, 68 yards. All right. We'll go play action cross. I've almost got the X Factor activated, which is nice. Although at this point, do I really even need it? Because I still throw picks when I have it activated. So maybe I should just change the X Factor at this point. Why have it activated when I could have... I've got it activated now. Why have it on there when I could be using other ones if I'm just going to throw picks, even though I have the ability where you can't throw picks when you have it activated? So, who knows? We'll think about it. But right now, we got to think about scoring another touchdown here. Yarborough, nice little check down throw, gets us a nice catch. A couple extra yards. We'll go with a double slant over here. Lawson and MVP are running the slants. Okay, I like that. I got a man open. It's going to be hardly no or Walker. Wanted you to stay up after that tackle. I was hoping he would. He doesn't. So it's 2nd and 7. Hand the ball off to Speed, and Speed gets trapped in the middle there. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more of an open lane, but there was not. All right, we are under 3 minutes to go in this one. I might be able to find MVP for another touchdown here. Unless he doesn't get open. He might. MVP dropped. Oh, it was open enough. It was open enough to throw. But it's a tough little attempt there. I'm not going to kick the field goal here. I probably could and just take our points. But I feel like we can get a first down here. Yarborough, catch, held on, first down. No, he dropped it. I got to see that again. I can't believe he dropped it. I thought he had it. He catches, and he drops it on the spin. Because this man right here, I can't see his name. Josephine, I think is his last name. He has the catch, and then Josephine runs into him and the spin, and he drops it. I can't believe that. Yarborough had the catch in the first down, too. That's tough. That is tough. Man, I thought he had that. Okay. Well, no touchdown given up by the defense of the Orbits, so they did their job. They keep it a 2-touchdown game, but now they got to go basically the entire length of the field to score another touchdown, and they keep throwing a freaking Treptow. My God. Stop throwing to that guy. I know he's good. Stop throwing to him. I'm tired of it. This time they don't go to him. Brady Montana brings him down. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning unless they don't snap it. No, they didn't snap it. 2-minute warning. I might have to adjust my positions. Let me do a little bit of coach adjustments here. We might have to go cornerback matchups by overall. That means that Smoke Morrison will now be on top of Treptow like he is now. So maybe that'll help out, not allow him to throw to. I know I probably should have adjusted that earlier in the game, but it didn't even matter because Smoke Morrison got cooked. So that's not promising. That Treptow absolutely just dusted him on that first play. Pick. Ah. Okay. Minute 40. Minute 40 remains. They need 2 touchdowns to tie. They're going to motion Perry out of the backfield. Now they know it's man coverage. Carter. My God, Jadeveon. You're getting so close. How is he getting the ball away, and how are they becoming accurate passes? Come on. I just won a couple sacks with Jadeveon Carter. I'm not asking for too much. I mean, he put up 8.5 already. He's been non-existent today. In the whole episode, not just in this game. Oh, I screwed it up. I turned into Smoke Morrison. Thank God Treptow couldn't bring it in. I didn't know that I was Smoke Morrison when I turned into him, so I slowed him down. 3rd and 7, under a minute to go. This will be a miracle if they were to tie this game. They need a quick score here. Basically on this play, they need to score. And then they need to get an onside kick and score again. They're not going to do it here. That's 4th and 7. That was a horrible ball. Really horrible ball from Quentin Joseph. Don't know what that was all about. But they'll go for it. 4th and 7. You know what? I'm bringing blitz. Linebacker blitz. Brick Law to the backfield. He's been the one getting the sacks today. And it will not be him. But it'll be a Brady Montana pick. I'll take it. I don't care if it's the sack or the pick. And Brady might have a pick 6 here. Brady Montana down the sideline. 10, 5, touchdown Wizards. Icing the game. It's Brady Montana. Not what I expected. Not the player that I expected to intercept the pass. But I don't care because it's a touchdown. 35-14 makes the game look a little bit more like a blowout, which is always nice. I can't believe I missed the sack with Brick Law, though. God, I'm so bad. That should have been an easy sack. He shouldn't even have been able to get the ball out. I was in the backfield before he even finished the the play fake. So he shouldn't even have had an opportunity to throw that ball. I should have wrapped him up before he even completed his look down the field. But, of course, I'm bad. So I missed the sack, and he had the throw. Luckily, it wasn't a great throw. And it was underthrown, and Montana just jumps up and gets it. Oh, that's a great route. That was one of the best anticipated routes I've ever seen, and I missed the tackle because I'm very bad at this game. And that's a touchdown. Why am I just horrible? That was a really good anticipated throw, though. He threw that before he even made the turn to the right side. That's pretty crazy. All right, I'm assuming this is going to go to Benny Button, so we'll see what it is. And it does, but he doesn't grab it. It's going to be Tyreek Lawson, who takes it up to the 40. 26 seconds remain. We can take a shot here. I know they say they want us to run it, but, I mean, we got MVP and we got Tyreek Lawson. We might as well take a shot. Set the feet. It's underneath. It's intercepted. God, I hate myself, bro. Why was that underthrown? On what universe is that underthrown? What are we doing, Bradson? Why'd you underthrow that? I set my feet and everything. I even put the ball, the analog stick to the right, to the sideline to make sure he would throw it in stride, but apparently not. Apparently, Bradson Darn doesn't know how to do that. So he throws an underthrown ball, and it's picked off easily. Frustration. Ooh, that's going to be incomplete. Stop throwing a Trepto. I hate it. He's too good. I wish I had him on my team. I'm pretty sure he was a first-round pick. 11 seconds remaining, so it's not like they can win the game if they score a touchdown here. 7 seconds. I don't know why they're calling timeouts. It's not like they can do anything. I mean, if they score, whoop-de-doo. It's 38-28 or 35-28. Whoop-de-doo. They're going to go to the end zone. Not quite. Incomplete. End of the game. We win 35-21. I threw an unnecessary interception at the end of the game, but didn't end up mattering too much. And we win the game. So now we play the Golden Eagles, and I think we play the Bison in the next episode. I think we play the good old... Oh, no, it's the Thunderbirds is who we play. I'm pretty sure it's the Thunderbirds. I'm not sure what logo that is. I'm pretty sure it's the Thunderbird logo. But we move to week 6 and week 7 in the next episode. And then we got our bye week after that. Ooh, a tandem breakout on the defense. I wonder if that involves Brady Montana because he had the pick 6. It might. It might be Smoke Morris and Brady Montana. I don't know. We'll find out in the next episode. 5-0 versus 4-1. Let's go see the recap of the rest of the WOJFL, and then we'll end the episode after that. All right, so it looks like the River Hogs have fallen, so they're no longer undefeated, but the Armadillos stay undefeated, so there's only one team left in the NFC that's undefeated. We are still undefeated with the Bison, so both of us are still undefeated. The plus-minus for our game against the Golden Eagles, I got to find them. Here we are. It's +2, so Mexico is the underdog, as you would expect, because we've been so good. And the over-under is 54. Wow. Okay. Rankings, we are still number 2. We are number 8, so we've fallen from number 6 to number 8 in the offensive rankings. That makes sense. But we're still the number 1 defense. And then we got 35-21. We beat the Orbits. They stay winless. The Huskies fall to the Armadillos. They stay undefeated, 31-21. Huskies are still winless. Oilers lose to the Golden Eagles 35-14. That's not surprising, and that's also not promising for us. Antlers beat the What am I saying? The Antlers beat the Lumberjacks 33-28. I don't know why I couldn't say that for some reason. Aviators beat the Blues 34-28. Sentinels fall to the Monarchs. Monarchs get their first win, 38-28. Good for the Monarchs. They're not going to be the last team to get a win this year, like they were last year. The Snowhawks beat the Black Knights 35-28. Riverhogs defeat the Thunderbirds 27-17. Bison beat the Caps 35-17. Condors beat the Dragons 28-14. Dreadnoughts lose their undefeated season to the Tigers, who are no longer winless. That's quite the scoreline, 27-21. Elks beat the Voyagers 31-28. Desperados beat the Steamers 31-17. Nighthawks defeat the Redwoods 31-10. and the Pioneers fall to the Bulls 31-17. And on Monday Night Football, the Mounties lose to the Shamrocks 38-22. So there's only a couple more teams that are winless on the season. It's now just the Orbits and just the Huskies. So only two more teams, because the Tigers and the Monarchs got wins, and so did the Desperados. So all the teams that were winless, there was like 5 teams that were winless, and now there's only 2. I wonder if next week they'll get their wins, or maybe they'll never get their wins. Who knows? I would love to have a team that goes winless in the season. We almost had that with the Monarchs, but they ended up getting a couple wins. Where is Bradson Darn in terms of the season? He's 12th because he's got 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns with 5 picks. Speed McCree is 3rd. He bumps down to 3rd because Zachariah is now up there. Receiving, tackles, sacks. Von Hughes has jumped. Von Hughes of the Shamrocks has jumped the lead. He's now got 10 sacks, and Carter's only got 8.5 still. Carter was non-existent today in both games. Tyler Prince still got 3 picks. He's tied with Trent Douglid for the Bison. So that's how your stats are looking, the league leaders. All right. Next episode, we will take on the Golden Eagles. It's the primetime game. It's the biggest game of the season, it looks like, for us right now. It's going to be a big matchup. It's the first time we played the Golden Eagles this year. Last year, we split 1-1 against them. Hopefully this year we can sweep them. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.